you see it? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Tell me, do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Stop. Listen.
Do you see the numbers too? Right, back with part 4. I think it's going to be the last part. We have Miles Morales and Black Lives Matter. We have coming also on the menu with the Decoded Dishes. We have Yorkshire Ripper, who apparently died today. They say from COVID. We'll get to that. That'll be last up. And in between, sandwiched in the middle, we had basically there was somebody walking around with a rifle near a school, near a village in England. We're going to get to that story after this one, so hold tight. Again, if you're new here, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given reality is to us every single day. By understanding the simple code and practice of Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words and phrases. As soon as you understand this simple knowledge and the script that runs within the practice, you can truly see how the powers that shouldn't be manipulate, mock, and orchestrate all that they do and wage, this ongoing campaign against us, you, me, family, friends, etc. So you don't have time to realize your true potential of what you actually are, siphoning energies in just myriads of ways simultaneously through many, facets. So anyway, you have the new Spider-Man game, Miles Morales, right? I'm sure it came out yesterday for PS4 and PS5. As the PS5 just launched yesterday, new console generation. I'm not gonna lie, they better make something dreamy for Wipeout. I swear, if there's no Wipeout Alpha Collection, I don't know what the hell's going on. What? Make it happen ASAP. You got more than enough money. I'm surprised it didn't happen on PS4. Shout out to the PSVR users. That shit's sexy in PSVR. Anywho, so Black Lives Matter, right? Of course, via the you-know-who's, the Jesuits, the Society of Jesus and the Catholic Church, George Soros, that creature, currently owns Black Lives Matter since so many years ago. Just to top it off, wow. But for the cherry on top of this decoded dish, as we'll get to, we'll see what we have and how juicy it is. So yeah, man, let's see how much truth soup we can slurp. And so anyway, in the game he gets a suit, a Spider-Man suit in correspondence to do with Black Lives Matter. I did catch this story via a YouTube channel called, is it called No BS? Obviously for no bullshit, hence why he has the ball on his head. Anyway, so I caught this on their channel. So I thought, okay, let me check it out just to see if there's anything else extra going on. And of course, lo and behold. So remember, the game came out yesterday. That was on the, I'm sure it was yesterday or the day before. Don't worry, we're going to get to it. Let me hold tight for that. So anyway, Black Lives Matter established 2013. July 17th. Now remember, nigger, death, Black History Month in England. I know there's another one in October, I think it is, in the US. But in England, it is in February. And of course, February ends on the 59th day. Of course, Negro, slavery, things like Rasta. They say AIDS got discovered in the Belgian Congo. Belgian Congo and AIDS both equal 59. Again, February 28th to 59th day of the year. A few more 59s that go in there, of course. Kill, Freemasonry, And more stuff pertaining to derogatory terms for black people and other coloured people, but obviously for black people. Again, Death 213, they're established in 2013, Black Lives Matter. Death, Nigger, Racism equals 213, Black Panthers equals 213. Again, Black History Month equals 213. And remember, we just had Chadwick Boseman. Check that out if you haven't checked out that playlist for his death, Chadwick Boseman. I mean, there's a lot there, so be sure to check that out. I'm not going to relay it here, but you don't want to miss that. One thing I will say, they say he died via a, what do they say, 4-year cancer battle. 4-year cancer battle equals 213. Go figure. Again, Black Panther or Black Panthers, one of the two, equals 213. Go figure. And of course, in reference to the set up by the you-know-whos, the Hegelian dialect of this activist group, if you may, you know, the Black Panthers, all set up via the you-know-whos, and again, all in conjunction with the perfect numbers with Jackie Robinson. Of course, you had the movie with Jackie Robinson, the baseball player, Chadwick Boseman, played as the character, the protagonist of that film. I'm sure Jack Robinson 131, Chadwick Boseman 131, Huey P. Newton, which is the main face of the Black Panthers group at the time when that was all going on, who was a Claire Boule member, again the Black Masonic Greek fraternities. A lot of these actors and sports for the blacks, a lot of them come out of the Boule. That is a bazillion % fact. All your different factions, your Alpha Phi Alpha, Sigma Psi, I can't remember all these names, there's loads of these names for these, you know, so sororities and fraternities. Obviously the sororities for the girls. But again, you know, all your Skull and Bones, all the same type of shit. Again, Skull and Bones, where George Bush came out of. So, Black Lives Matter. Now, the game came out for both consoles, PlayStation 4 and 5, the 12th of November, which is yesterday. If you've seen Into the Spider-Verse, of course, Miles Morales, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, if you've seen that movie, you may have noticed the 42s in that. We're going to get to that in a second. And remember, Black History equals 181. That's the 42nd prime. February is the only month that equals the 42. Now, note from July 13th to November 12th is 123 days. Why is that important? Because of course Spider-Man Miles Morales equals 123. Go figure. Spider-Man 99. Racism equals 99. I mean, if this year ain't woke you up to something. Again, if you haven't checked out the George Floyd playlist, if you're new, please check it out. You'll even get other playlists that are actually already in the George Floyd playlist. But you'll see, if you go through the playlist, you'll see other racism situations going on in, you know, England and the USA. And again, I'll leave it up to you. Some of them is clearly obvious, it's via the you-know-whos, but obviously then, as I always point out, you get real stories where obviously, you know, they, you know, give it the Gematria treatment with how they give it the caption and the timestamp for the videos and whatnot. And obviously some of them can be partially organic. Obviously, we live in an organic universe. But anyway, Racism 99. You can't forget Eric Garner. Was that 2014 Eric Garner situation? Was that July 17th? Again, Jesuit Order 177. But anyway, is it Garner 99? Eric Garner 62. Asphyxiation 62. Racism 99. Jugular equals 99. Asphyxiation, pressure to your side of your neck where your jugular vein is, can cause asphyxiation and loss of oxygen and circulation to your brain, etc., causing you to knock out, and depending on how long it's left for, obviously you can die from that. Again, the officer strangling Eric Garner had a huge 99 on his back, and the amount of 99s have been pretty phenomenal going through different situations. And 63, racism equals 63 and 99 and 45. Racism equals 27. I'm sure race equals 27 as well. But man, As I say, if I was to go through everything, it would be it's just too much stuff, as I always say, to be stacked up on top of each other for me to just spray out in every video. So be sure to check it out. And I'll give you a great one to check out. Be sure to check out the video, or you find it in the playlist in itself, also regardless of it being in the George Floyd playlist. But you can find it in the playlist by itself, as I was mentioning, for certain situations with racism this year. But anyway, a particular one you'd like to see, definitely should see, Bianca Williams, yeah, the athlete. Yeah, her and her boyfriend got pulled over by police. You need to see that one, because the dub plate that drops in that one, that one right there. Wow. I mean, there's loads of them, don't get me wrong, but that one is extra sweet. You don't want to miss that one. If you haven't seen Bianca Williams, the athlete racism situation, you need to see it ASAP. You let me know what you think about that one in the comments, and I'll be sure to reply. So racism 45 and 99 like Spider-Man. Oh, and look at the day that the game releases. A numerology, a life lesson of 27, numerology 63. I'm sure racists equals 43 if I remember correctly. But anyway, 63 and 27. Again, a life lesson of 27. Numerology of 63. Oh man, wow. And the 63rd triangular number, 2016, drop the 0216. There's an extra bit here. It's just coming to my brain. Basically, with one of the releases of Black Panther. When was that again? It was on February 16th, one of the release dates. But basically 6 times 6 times 6, because I know Black Panther, or Black Panthers equals treble 1 in English, one of the English ordinals or reverse, and then obviously in Sumerian it's 666. I'm sure that's how it goes. But anyway, 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216, and of course in scripture when it talks about to save the 144,000, which really is just you opening up your chakra vector points and your petals, yeah, and how they're spinning, so to speak, and how alive they are, which is obviously your chakra points, right? But anyway, when you times them up, add them up, it equals 144,000. So again, the 144,000 to be saved is not actually a bunch of people. It's more so for you to come into true introspection of who and what you are. Yeah, that's what it is. Scripture is not going to help you in that sense. Yes, there's many metaphorical stuff and people take it a bit too far, but understand it's all metaphors, and at the end of the day, stop so much looking outside and find it within inside yourself. Introspection, gain understanding. But anyway, so 144,000, sorry, 144,000, and what is it, divided by 666 equals 216.216. So again, when did the movie come out? February 16th. That was one of the release dates anyway. So Miles Morales, of course, Race War 69 and 33. If you write 33, you get 141. So anyway, you got the 69, Race War 69. Now, Negro equals 22. Negro is 42. Remember, slavery 42. Remember in Acts 7:6 in the Bible, when it speaks about those to be enslaved for 400 years, obviously meaning black people. Slavery equals 76. So again, Acts 7:6. It's not an accident how it's been written. It's been written by them. It's full of, Gematria riddles all over the gaff, and just how it's laid out. Do you know what I mean? So, Miles equals 22. So again, Miles Morales. Miles equals 22. Negro equals 22. Again, as I just mentioned, Negroes with the 42, of course, February. And loads of derogatory words and terms and labels go with the 42 on black people. Again, in the movie, you even get the 42. I'll show you that in a second if you haven't seen the movie. Again, race war 33, Negroes 33. And if you're out 33, you get the 141, as I mentioned, with Miles Morales, and race war 69 anyway. So there's that 33 thing. Oh look, 3 months, 30 days, go figure. Okay, so the date come out on the leap year is the 317th day of the year. Why is that interesting? Because of course you go back to the 33, 66, prime, 317, and then of course it leads back to the 141 with Miles Morales. Now BLM, Black Lives Matter, acronym BLM, 27. He came out with a life lesson. 27. Here we are, Miles Morales flipping in a, was it black and yellow Spider-Man Black Lives Matter suit. Again, next to Black Lives Matter. Go figure. So, hold up. Life lesson of 24 this year for July 13th, the establishment date of Black Lives Matter. So BLM suit 24 and 33, go figure. And 96 like Spider-Man Miles Morales. BLM by itself 27. Oh, I just went over that sorry before. Race 27 and 18. A lot of sun worship going on as well. Sun 54. Of course, he's be the new hero, the black kid. And of course, you got the 33 Jesus and all the 33 stuff. He dies at 33. You got 33 vertebrae in your spine. And again, they want you jacked in to their matrix, or not that real matrix. They want us sidetracked. And they do it in so many ways. Okay, so what else have we got here? So, again, a life lesson this year for the Black Lives Matter founded date has a life lesson of 24, and then it's 3 months, 30 days, into the release of the game from that date. 3-3, and you got the 24. Go figure. Is Race War 48 as well? I haven't written it down yet. I think Race War's 48 as well, you know. Anyway, BLM suit 48. I'm sure Race War's 48. Look, Act 76. Look, black and yellow. Act 76, slavery 76. Black and yellow 76. Also 40 and 59, black, yellow. Obviously, I could have did it black and yellow, but I could have did it with the symbol and. Obviously, it won't register that, so we get the same numbers. But anyway, 59, number Black History Month ends on the 59th day in the UK. So black and yellow, 40. Oh look, we've got to spend a full 4 months, 0 days. Alternative. Go figure. George Floyd. 69, remember Race War 69. Miles Morales 69. And BLM Spider-Man suit 69 and 102, like George Floyd 102. Remember the Jesuit Order 201. Remember COVID Lockdown 201. The Twilight Zone equals 201. Exercise sickness that took place for the dry run pandemic in 2016 in the UK. That equals also 201, and this is the whole list. There's probably about 40 to 50 201. There's not less than 20. There's no way there's less than 20. No way. No way there's less than 20. There is a bagger list, boy. A bagger, trust me. A bagger list them for the dick. So there you go. Race War 48, 69, 33. Go figure. And we had the BLM suit 48. So 171 days. This is from George Floyd. I remember George Floyd equals 119. I remember the whole riddle, but you may not know the riddle, but huge riddle in conjunct with 9/11. Remember, it happened in the month of Gemini. Gemini twins, so twin towers. Month of Gemini, again, George Floyd equals 119. You had the thing with the woman with the dog strangling going on. I think it was on the same day or the day before. If not, I think it was the same day as George Floyd. But anyway, she was in Central Park. That equals 119. Fraternal Order of Police equals 119. All CNI equals 119. I remember they had the first court case for the officers when? September 11th or 11th of September. Go figure. 119. Unbelievable. It's just again, the 171st prime, 1019 dropped to 0. Oh look, and Black Lives Matter is established on a day that leaves 171 days. Let me just check that that's not the leap year day. It's not the leap year day, so go figure. Yeah. You see what's next though, innit? Oh look, Black Yellow 40. Numerology 40 this year as well. You see how it's just coming together though, from the 24, the 40, just everything really. And then from September 11th to the release of the game is 63. Is 63. Yo, them dub plates there, boy, that is another mic drop. Wow. And if you don't understand that chuckle, you have not watched enough videos on the same scenario for the type of situation that will give you the same specific numbers without fail every time. It's a science. Yeah, we've done the measuring, we've done the observation, and we're checking how repeatable it is. And when I tell you it's repeated ritualistically. So again, from the cops going for their first court case on September 11th, with all that goes with that, and there's a bag of stuff that I haven't mentioned here, because I'll be here forever. Look, it's even 2 months and 2 days. Look, Negro 22, Miles 22. Go figure. Again, 63 days on a day with it released as well on a day. The game, Miles Morales game, with the 63 numerology. Go figure. Racism 63 and 27 life lesson. Them dub plates, boy. So the movie, 156 minutes long. The 156 prime is 911. Oh my god. Black Lives Matter 56 if you just want to go with the minutes. Take away the hour. Unbelievable. Wow. Damn dub plates. It's just undeniable. And this came out on the 12th, but on December, yeah, 2018. So we got the game comes out on the 12th, but in November, which is yesterday, 2020. And the really good animated film, I have to say, really good. That came out 12th of December. And of course you get your 33 in there as well, because of course 1 and 2 equals 3. So 12th of December, the 12th month, 3-3. Alright, so I've got 62. Let's check the next slide, because of course we're dealing with a superhero. And did you know that the trailer was 2 minutes 41 seconds there? The 53rd prime, 2:41. Go figure. Superhero 62. Do you know what, yeah? Dub plates. This is one of them. Take my sweet ass time with this upload. That's one of them moments, you know? I love these moments, man. I absolutely love it. Now, from the release of the film to George Floyd, so from 2018, 2012, to the from the release of the movie Into the Spider-Verse to George Floyd situation, 530 weeks. Superhero 53. Man, I don't know what to say, man. Ah. Yes. I don't even have to say anything. If you don't know why I'm chuckling, you ain't watched enough videos from this community. Again, to get the full picture, because I got my little style the way I upload, I'm not going to be covering everything. Yeah. So be sure to check out Decode-Dish, who's actually right now on his backup channel. You'll find it. You find out my community wall. Just put up a post yesterday. But still subscribe to both of his channels. So you've got Decode-Dish and Decode-Dish Gematria. Of course, subscribe to all the channels provided that you take to. My point is, don't just come and check me out. Check out, obviously, all the channels. Need I say Gematria Effect News, Gematria _85, Disambiguation, you'll find him there, Dr. Savage 84, and everybody else that I haven't mentioned. Check them out, and whoever you take to, you take to. But again, to get the better picture and a full picture, don't think that you're gonna get it all from me. Also, because I don't want to have too much weight with too much info on certain stuff as well, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So I've caught wind of, etc., etc. And now I know how to package what I'm trying to say on a certain level. Obviously, we are going to be having some new stuff on certain times going on, but for the most part, it will be the same old same with just new situations, just to just prove the point. Not that I'm here to try and prove anything. It proves itself, you know? So, yeah, if you don't know what that 201 is, if you don't know what Event 201 is, and if you haven't, you know, really tucked into what we've been proving, not that we need to prove anything, showing through their own admissions why this is so important, go figure. If you haven't downloaded the books yet, via Gematria Effect News, of course, you'll find links on my channels, on my channel and others alike. If you haven't checked out what he's got on the browser there on your Google, gematriaeffect.news, and Free to Find Truth. He's got a blog spot, you'll find that one. But imagine 201, remember George Perry Floyd 201, Jezebel Order, and just a whole list that goes with that. Unbelievable. Damn dub plays. What am I seeing now? 58 now. Miles 58, Superheroes 58, interestingly. Miles 77, Superheroes 77. Black Lives Matter 173. There was somewhere, yeah, that was it. 17 weeks and 3 days. Couldn't be any more clear. How much key points of interest in one little area do you need? You know? I remember George Floyd equals 65, like Black Lives Matter as well. So 173 like Black Lives Matter. From their establishment day, we have 173 like 17 weeks and 3 days to the release of the game. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, blah 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 blah. Numerology of 43 with the release date, and this is now going to the release of the film, but we're doing it on the annual, so the release of the game to the film in the same year. 4 weeks and 3 days. George Floyd 43. And then the 43rd prime, 191, that goes straight back to Society and Jesus, 46. And Catholic 46, Superheroes 46. But anyway, with the 56s, again, Black Lives Matter, Coronavirus. I mean, there's just such a list. I'm gonna have to do a special list write down, because there are some dub plate ones, boy, that I really need to write down. I need to do the 201 list. I need to do a 56 list, because it has just been the dub plate of dub plates, boy, this year with those numbers. Wow. So again, Killing 43, Masonic 43, and then Society of Jesus 191, the 43rd prime. So in the movie, as I pointed out before, there's Jackie Robinson on the end there. See him in the number 42. Did he play only 42 games or something as well? I mean, go figure. So yeah, in the movie, you're seeing this 42 on the spider. You're seeing it pop up. Like, I think that's when it might be showing. Is that when it's showing like maybe the inside of him or something like that after it bites him? I can't remember. Basically, the picture in the middle here out of the three, you got the spider, the 42, and him on the floor. But anyway, you know, you got a batch of numbers that drop with that 42, but then obviously it pairs up the 42 only in the shot. So the number 42 appears in key scenes throughout the Spider-Man Into the Universe. Sorry, to the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and it's also present in the original comic book. Some fans believe it was a nod to Douglas Adams' book, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where the computer... was the computer in that? Oh my god. What is the question? And the answer, I'm sure, is 42. I need to get a refresh of that with The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but... Anyway, but actually they're saying... But it's actually a reference to baseball legend Jackie Robinson's jersey number 42. And obviously, because we've been studying this and paying attention, as I've been pointing out all the extras with the 42, or at least some of them. So again, you've got the spider, you've got this bit here. It looks like more lottery balls. I thought it was cells in his body or something. I can't remember why they go to show that in the movie. This bit here, he falls down, and I can't remember even why the numbers pop up. It's not like does change fall out of his pocket or something and it just turns into it. I can't even remember. But like he falls off from like a fire escape thing. He's running, and then he falls onto the back of that taxi there, and then off onto the curb. So again, look, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. What was that? 3 months, 30 days. Remember? How did we begin? How long is the movie? 1 hour 56 minutes. The 141 should be pretty self-explanatory if you've been paying attention. Remember the 33, if you write that out, it equals 141. Miles Morales 141. Again, Into the Spider-Verse 102. You had the George Floyd 102. Where the hell's that gone? George Floyd? There it is, 102, George Floyd. So Jackie Robinson, Jack Robinson, Jack Roosevelt. Remember they moved Jackie Robinson Day, April 15th. They moved it. Remember, ritual sacrifice equals 154. I'm sure Chadwick Boseman equals 154, and they move it from this day to the day that Chadwick Boseman dies. Really? Which was it August 28th when he dies? Really? What are the odds of that? So they moved it because of COVID to that day. And Chadwick Boseman, fuck off. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Okay, so Robinson broke the baseball color line when he started at first base for Brooklyn Dodgers on April 15th, 1947. Go figure. So 1 month, 2 weeks, 5 days. This is from his death day. Yeah, the day he dies. And look, remember the trailer was 241 October, 24th of October, I'll say it that way. 241, drop the 0. This is to the release of the movie. Excuse me, it's not in 2018. I may check that, so hold tight for that if it's on the next slide. But interesting. I look at the 38 this year as well. BLM, was it BLM Suit 54? Are you seeing this? Civil rights. All that stuff going on in 1964 with civil rights. I can't remember if civil rights was 64. I know there's a 71 in there. Civil rights. But anyway, you see what's coming up though, right? Besides the 125, what's the elephant in the room? Do I ever need to say the elephant in the room? You know it though, innit? You know you can see it. And look, civil rights 71, 7 weeks, 1 day. But you can see the elephant squeezing in just above it, underneath the 50 there. There it is. 119, go figure. Now we are in the correct year of the release of the movie. Racism 45, go figure again. With a numerology of 42. With a numerology of 42 and 62. Unbelievable. What was the 62 dub plate again? It was a 62 we had earlier that was just a dub plate. What was it? I got Spider-Man 54. Go figure. 62. What the hell was it? Oh man, you're gonna have to rewind the video. I don't want to pause it or break where I am right now, but just rewind the video. You'll catch it. There was a 62 that we had. I know there was something on the date. But I'm trying to see if we had something on the with the name. Ah, superhero 62. Go figure. That's what it was. Matching with the 62 date span. As well as, remember, we had the 63 thing going on. Anywho, so remember Thelema 125. And also, that's checked. Hold up. So without it checked, it would be October 24th. Get it? Drop the 0, 124. $317. Or 713. It's backwards of the establishment date for Black Lives Matter. Did we have another 66 somewhere? Racism 45. Let's get these dates in check. Okay, so that's from the movie release into the next year, October, with the death date of Jack Robinson after the release of the film. Again, Racism 45. This is his birthday. And look, he's born January 31st. His name equals 131. VP Newton 131. Chadwick Boseman 131. Again, Racism 45. I'm not sure why I've got that up there. Bear with me 1 second. Miles 22, Negroes 22. So, oh my god. Yeah, and that's from the release of the game to Jackie Robinson's birthday next year, 2021. If you're out of 42, you get 43. We've got the 38 as well. Remember we had the numerology for Jackie, one of his days there. Just now. It was on a 42. No, 43, 42. Oh my god, let's get it up. What was it? I think it was... I think I might be losing myself now. Where have we gone here? Oh man. Something somewhere. Give me a blind there, right? So... we got the 43s, those were rolling. We had some numerologies, but I'm sure with the game as well, on the release date. Another Masonic equals 43. I'm sure racist or racist equals 43. I'm sure it does. Coloured 42, go figure. And 123. Where did the decode start? This part of today's menu dish. The decoded dish. Go figure. And of course the 42 should be pretty self-explanatory. Just like the 42 for brothers. 48 race wars in there. Again, nigger. Again, 102 like George Floyd. George Perry Floyd 102. N-word 25 and 74. The N-word. I think I was just typing some stuff just to remind myself. Does black equal 29? I think it does. Slavery 42. 102. 39 like coloured. Slavery 39. Coloured 39. Negroes 42. 33 of course. Right, news story. Gun scare. Reports of a man armed with... How long has this been going? 40 minutes. Well, I was taking my sweet time. Trust me. It's one of those moments where, like I told you. Well, what do you expect? This is the science. So here we have news story now. So 31-second video here. Gun scare. Reports of a man armed with rifle near school in Leicester village with armed cops at the scene. Okay. I don't think there was any shootings, but I'm sure shooting equals 53. Anyway, we'll get to any relevance with that. So rifle, yeah? How long was the video? 31 seconds. Here they are highlighting the word and emphasizing the word rifle. Rifle equals 31, like 31 seconds with the video. Unbelievable. Wham. Bam. Gun scare. Didn't see too much with that. Of course, there's some killing and Masonic type numbers in there. Obviously, if you know what you're looking at. Murder 128, killing 43, etc. Armed cops today swooped on a gunman armed with a rifle and pointing it at children near to a village school. Cops shot a man with rubber bullets, so there was a shooting, but with rubber bullets from the police to the perpetrator. After he was seen holding what seemed to be a weapon near Rowlands Academy in Corn, Leicester. So here he is. Jelly Belly. Jelly Belly. Oh look, 53, Rowlands Academy Corn, Leicester. 53, interesting. Shooting, I did say. 53. That goes perfectly with 503, drop the 0, Rowlands Academy Corn, Leicester. Now, this was going on November 11th, yeah? 50 days are remaining on November 11th. So what are the odds that rifle also equals 50? Like, like what the fuck? 50. So we just had the 31-second video about a man holding a rifle. Rifle equals 31. On a day that leaves 50 days of the year, rifle equals 50 also. Go figure. Rifle 32, village 32. Village school 211. We heard of 211 just a moment ago somewhere. God damn it, where you at? There was I swear I had a 47 somewhere. Am I tripping? Gun scare 47. So a gun scare 47 at a village school 211. Go figure. So here's somebody's tweet. So a man was seen with a weapon, blah 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 blah. Here he is near the academy. Again, was he just let out? Has anybody seen the beginning of Batman Court of Owls, the cartoon? If you don't watch cartoons or anything, trust me, just still watch the first like 15 minutes of Batman Court of Owls, and they're even making the next Batman game and movie in conjunction with the Court of Owls. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just be sure to look it up. I'm sure I did a little decode or something with what I saw in there, but just watch that first 10-15 minutes, because some of these cases they have to be just letting people out that are just crazy motherfuckers on specific days. Sometimes it's going to be organic, obviously, but without, you know, any meddling mittens from the you-know-whos. But still, this one, like, is like, wow. Corn, the area, 31. Like 31-second video, like rifle. Oh, Corn equals 50. Corn equals 50 and 31. Rifle 31 and 50. 50 days remaining, really? Unbelievable. It is the old cops at the scene. It is unclear if the weapon is a real gun or an air rifle. It's definitely not unclear if that is a jelly belly. Jelly belly. Oh man. Alright, so another witness said they saw the man running down the village's main road outside the school with what appeared to be a gun. The man was later arrested by cops. In a statement, Manchester police said officers were called to the scene at 4 minutes past 12, so 12:04 today, to a report of a man in possession of a long-barreled firearm. The man was reported to be walking around the area and was reported to have pointed the weapon at people in the area, including children. Crazy motherfucker. In the interest of public and officer safety, firearms officers were deployed to the scene during the incident. A less lethal baton round was discharged by officers against the man. He was checked by East Midlands Ambulance Service. He was reported to have suffered bruising on his arm. He is not reported to have suffered any other injuries at this time. The man aged 50. Yo, but the headphones are dropping out. Yo. Yo. The man aged 50. Yeah? And of Corn, the area in Leicester. Again, the village. On a day leaving 50 days of the year. A man walking around with a rifle. Rifle equals 50. Corn equals 50. They say his age is 50 years old. Rifle equals 31. A 31-second video. Corn equals 31 as well. Unbelievable. You know them sweet dub plates, boy. Arrest 27, school 27. Hold up, school 36, arrest 36. Ritual 27, of course, is in there. Wow. Dub plates, boy. It's the one I'm really enjoying right about now. Trust me. Yo. So it reminded me of another school shooting type of situation, or a man with a gun, etc. Of course, we're not as up there on the tally as, America and stuff and other places, but it has happened. Of course, the one that came to mind is the classic 1996 Dunblane massacre. Then I thought, let me see how that lines up. So that happened 13th of March 1996. The Dunblane massacre took place in Dunbury Primary School near Stirling, Scotland, on the 13th of March, when Thomas Hamilton shot 6 children and 1 teacher dead and injured 15 others before killing himself in what remains the deadliest mass shooting in British history. Shooting 53. Dunblane massacre 53, and let's not forget the 216s that roll in when it comes to a lot of the American ones. Crazy. Like the amount of 216s and area codes 216. There was a one that was in, was it Canada 1989? What was that, December 6th or 6th of December 612, 216, same difference. From Pulse nightclub shooting, I know that's not a school, but to the school of Dunblane shooting on Valentine's Day, 612 days. When was Pulse nightclub? That was on June 12th, go figure. Even the motto, Orlando Strong, 612, Unbelievable. All running along with, what is it again? Kia David, biblical stuff. I need to get an extra refresh on the Kia David as well, actually. So, shooting 53, Dunblane massacre 53. Dunblane 44, shooting 44. Come on, man. 44 and 53. Unbelievable. Dunblane 44, remember, kill and execution equal 44. Dunblane 73. I'm not sure why I've got that up here. Why have I got 73 up there? Check the next slide. Because, of course, from that date to this man roaming around, 7 months and 30 days. Wow. And Dunblane in the leap year is on the 73rd day of the year. So what are the odds of this happening on that day? Wow. If it's all organic, whatever the case, that's pretty amazing. Obviously, if it's all organic, that's even more amazing. And of course, March 13th, of course, Freemasonry 67, human sacrifice, blood sacrifice 67. 67th prime is 331. So basically the reflection of March 13th. And it happened again 19, because I had to check, because obviously we're doing 2020, so you see the 73s in orange because it's a leap year, but I had to check. I was like, oh, was 1996 a leap year? Because I couldn't remember. Go figure. 1996 is a leap year. 73. Dunblane massacre 73. Or Dunblane, it was 73. Hold up. Dunblane 73, and then we've got 7 months 30 days to some guy roaming around with a fucking gun outside of a school. I mean, really? The Dunblane massacre 68. Why have I got 68 and 112 up there? Why have I got that there? Bear with me, should be coming up in one moment. Village School 68. Go figure. The Dunblane massacre 68. Terror equals 68 as well. I'm not sure why I've got that 112 there, guys. Excuse me. Dunblane Primary School killing 115. And is this on a day, this new school, with a 26 numerology? I mean, life lesson. That's a bit quick for the viewer. 26 life lesson. And I saw a 101 recently. Let me just grab that, because where's that gone? There was a 101 I saw. 26 prime is 101. Where is it? Or is that on a different decode? Am I tripping? I think it might be on a different decode. Shame. I think it's on a different decode. Where is that? Oh, let me go back. Okay. Where's that for? Is that a different decode? Sure, I saw a 101 somewhere. I think I might be tripping. I remember seeing it at the top. Must be tripping. Because basically, if it's there, 26 prime 101, that's all. Or if I'm tripping off the 100. Alright. I must be tripping. Alright, no worries. Alright, no worries, I'll leave it. So, shot by rubber bullets. I forgot to do all of that. Shot by, look, shooting 44, kill 44. With the update time, remember, shooting 53 and 44. Up. There it is, pointing rifle at kids. 101 and then 115. So we've got Dunblane Primary School 115. And of course on a day with a life lesson of 26. Pointing rifle at kids. 101, the 26 prime. Here. The 110, dismiss that because there's no S. Okay. School gunshot on a day with a numerology of 62. Remember, above the life lesson, the first thing you see is the 62. Go figure. Okay. And also shootings 37, a reflection of 73. What's this here? How long have I been going? Alright, I think we'll be able to squeeze in the last one, hopefully. Well, I mean, do I even have to mention anything here? In some of their old photos, if you do the contrast and stuff, obviously they fixed a lot of shit now. But from their official pictures, you would see a box around the earth. Like, why am I seeing a square box? What does that tell you? Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. Just more nonsense. Treasure trove of NASA photos, including first selfie in space, up for auction. And some mind schism puppet is going to go and buy that. Like a fool. Like a proper Egypt. Now, imagine on this day, November 11th, of course, we're going to have space news, especially with a life lesson of 26, because of course, space equals 26. Too easy. Yeah. So I had to quickly Google stuff just to show you. See that box around the planet there? What does that tell you? Square box, yeah? Oh, funny shit. I might skip this one and do this one next time because it's just the same space nonsense. Elon and his Starship prototype fires its engines for the second time, blah 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 blah. Is this when they're gonna... What is that date? Let me get that date. October 22nd. What's that for? Okay, so it says, I think, hold up, is that the last time they launched it? Was October 22nd? I think that was the last time they launched, and then they've done a newer launch, or incoming one. So anyway, from that date to the news article, 2 weeks and 6 days. Space 26 on a day of a life lesson of 26. Go figure. It's just dub plates when you know this, even remotely. What day was it? October 22nd, drop the 0, 122, Starship SN8 prototype. Oh, I forgot about Leicester City. Alright, let me do it. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do another video, guys. Right, I'm gonna have to do another video, and then, let me see how long it was. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do one more video. Alright guys, the next video up just so you can see we've got the Yorkshire Ripper, and we've got some things to go over with Leicester City Football Club, yeah? There's no way I'm going to squeeze that in. That's at least another 20-minute, half hour. Alright guys, wholeness.